of sessions when this was a studio.
Wow, amazing.
You know, even from like 4-track.
Yeah.
Did you say the original?
No.
You know that song I like to teach the world to sing, the Coca-Cola thing?
Really?
Yeah, that's what we did here.
No.
With Roger Greenaway.
Wow, I never knew that.
And he did the original demo here on his ukulele as well.
Wow.
First electric guitar I had was that, very thin like that, but just like that.
Right.
My parents got me. This one is the first Hofner I had when I was like, I think 15, 16. Which had to be 2 Christmas presents and 2 birthday presents in one. Funny enough, it has got the sound. The cabinet of original sound. It does give you, it does make a difference. It's like going into an old studio, like Abbey Road, and the importance of vibe it gives you. It's an inspirational vibe. I have one of these. They're brilliant. You know, sound-wise, they're quite, in a way, quite noisy. Some, but it just sounds so good. Excuse me, sorry to ask you. What is this? This guitar?
That's it.
Yeah.
It's a Watkins rapier.
Oh, it is a Watkins rapier. It looks like it's been resprayed. The head's been resprayed or something.
Quite possibly.
What's that? Is that?
That's a custom shop Jazzmaster,
Yeah, right.
and then the blue one next to it's a 62.
Great.
Do you want to pick? Or
No, I've got one actually. No, I'm right. How's the sound? How's the Vincy sound about it? Interesting thing is I've done nothing to it. I've just plugged it in, and it just sounds good out of the box, which is how it should really, as Fenders always do.
First electric I went and bought, and I bought it at the Notting Hill Exchange, and I saved up. I went to school pretty near, and I went in there and I just saw this guitar, and it took about 2 weeks, but I'd been saving up already, and I bought that.
Yeah, electro music. I bought my first guitar, yeah, in Doncaster. Yeah, bought it with my money for my 18th birthday, so a long time ago, yeah.
When I sell someone their first guitar, and especially if it's somebody who's just starting, it is an amazing feeling. There's a lot of people who come in with a large family, and it's quite hard to deal with them all. But when it's a smaller situation and it's just dealing almost one-on-one or with one child and their parents, it's an amazingly rewarding thing. Because they're just so over the moon, they're just so excited, and there's nothing like that. I mean, that's probably one of the most rewarding aspects of the job, really.
It's their first guitar, they're excited, it's kind of, whatever the budget is, it's still their first guitar. It's an important thing, it's an important step. So, yeah, it's good to be, we get a lot of that, and that I really like that.
So how do you feel about this? Is it going to be knocked down or what?
It's not as bad as people think. It's a very complicated thing. I mean, it's an £800 million development, so it's ridiculously big. So there's so much involved with it. In fairness to the landlords and to everybody, it's a development that they're orchestrating, but they're reacting to Crossrail.
The buildings are all protected. All the fronts are protected.
The front's protected.
This is a Grade 2 listed building. This is from 1650. So
there you go.
It's just, yeah.
That's really interesting.
So Crossrail have come along and said, we're going to put this amount of people into the West End per day, and all the landlords have tried to do is sort of deal with how they can actually physically handle that amount of people. It will change as the whole character of Soho is changing and St Giles is changing.
One of the shops have kind of their back wall taken off.
That's right, some of the backs have gone because of, obviously they're going to pedestrianise it and do whatever they're going to do, but the street is not going. The street's so it's just a story by lazy journalists, a lot of it, to be honest, making a story, and it's actually had quite a detrimental effect on the street. You're all here as it is, yes. We're fine, yeah, we're a listed building, we've got a contract, and it's kind of, we're not going anywhere.
In terms of the music shops and the history of Denmark Street, there's years to go. I mean, we're not going to be,
change.
Not at all.